Verse 16. Here, let me use my mug. And you thought it was just for show, didn't you? Okay. Verse 16. Wherefore, henceforth, know we no man after the flesh. Yea, though we have known Christ after the flesh, yet now henceforth know we him no more. Now we do not know men after the flesh. Now we see men through different eyes from those we used when we belonged to the world. Out in the world there are only lost men. I know a PhD who teaches at Caltech in Pasadena. That's J. Vernon McGee and not me. He is a brilliant fellow, but he is lost. Man, because he is not in Christ. I know a man from the gutter. He is also a lost man because he is not in Christ. Henceforth, know we no man after the flesh. That is to say, we do not evaluate men according to their racial backgrounds or their social backgrounds or their color. We know that according to the old nature, they are all lost in sin. But Christ died for them all. Christ died for the PhD and he died for the man in the gutter. He died for all. James writes about this in the second chapter of his epistle. He says it is wrong to give the honored place to the rich man who comes into the midst with a ring on his finger and with fine clothes on his back, while you give the poor fellow a place to stand in the back. Why is it wrong? Because as a child of God, we are to look upon the whole family as sinners for whom Christ died. Even the line between Jew and Gentile has been erased. All in the human family are sinners before God. The only solution for all is the gospel of Jesus Christ. We do not recognize any man after the flesh. All are on the same level. Though we have known Christ after the flesh, yet now henceforth know we him no more. I believe that Paul did now know Christ after the flesh. I think that he was present at the crucifixion of Christ. I can't imagine that brilliant young Pharisee not being present at the crucifixion in Jerusalem. Jesus Christ walked on this earth over 1900 years ago. He was born in Bethlehem, raised in Nazareth, walked in Galilee, began his ministry in Canaan of Galilee, went to Jerusalem, died on the cross there, was buried in Jerusalem, buried outside the city in Joseph's tomb, rose again the third day, appeared to those who were his own, and ascended back into heaven. We don't know him anymore as the man of Galilee, friends. There is no man of Galilee today. At Christmas time, there are a great many people who make a trek to Bethlehem. The place is crowded. What are they looking for? Are they looking for the babe? He isn't there. Are they looking? Jerusalem is crowded with tourists at Easter. Our risen Lord isn't there. You see, we don't know him after the flesh anymore. Right now, at this very moment, he is up yonder at God's right hand. He is the glorified Christ. Though we have known Christ after the flesh, now we don't know him that way anymore. We are not identified with that one anymore. We are not identified with that one who walked on this earth over 1900 years ago. We are identified with him who is in glory. That is why, it says that we have died with him and have risen with him and are now in Christ Jesus in the heavenlies. And that concludes that section.